Welcome everybody. Apologies for our delay. We got there in the end. So where are we? What's happening? How are things going? Let's get motivated. So Collins, take it away, brother.
Yes, Andy, it is really great. Sorry for the delay. The first time we just like come up a little bit short of the time, but yeah, we are happy to be here with my brother Andy and Peter Rogers, which is really nice. A wonderful Tuesday, and we are all excited, as we see things moving. So we're looking at the onboarding process. Onboarding is still going on. So like Mr. Ash Mufareh said in old news, it doesn't matter if you come first or you come last. We are all going into the same direction. We all have the same opportunity. So there is nothing you will miss. So you don't have to panic. When the time comes, then you can just join. Things are really moving. Everything is fine. The engine is steaming, and there is space and room for everybody. We've been saying that there is room for everybody as we speak. But I was reading something today that really get me inspired about Mr. Ash Mufareh himself. I looked at it and it is there, which I just want to read. If you permit me, I look at, it says something about a life of purpose. A life of purpose. This was about Mr. Ash Mufareh, which says if you go into about the company, if you are reading from the website of VictoryWithAsh, it says for more than 4 decades, Ash Mufareh has purpose, a mission to create a world with less division and more prosperity, less deceit and more integrity. He believes that when people are inspired to aim higher and equipped with real skills, they are not only uplift themselves, but also those around them. That was something that really touched me. If you are equipped with real skill, you are not only uplifting yourself, but you are uplifting those around you. That is the reason why Mr. Ash Mufareh is doing what he is doing. If it was about equipping himself, he is self-sufficient. He can go to a nice beach or sun and then relax, enjoy with his family. But he realized that if he is not doing something to help a world that is really divided, to bring people to have meaning in their lives again, to sit back and say, wow, at least there was someone somewhere who have just offered water for me to drink. There is someone somewhere who have just changed my life, make me to have meaning in my own life. If people can have that desire to do something like this, they are not only uplifting themselves, but what they are doing, they are also uplifting those around you, your community, your world around, because people will remember you not for what is in your pocket, but for what you have done, the good that you have done. That is where your name will be written. How do you want people to remember you? It's up to you. At the end of the day, I made a statement on most of the webinar. I said, whether from the day you were born, you will leave footprint. What type of footprint do you want to leave? It's up to you. But I want to leave a better footprint. And that's exactly what Mr. Ash Mufareh is doing. He looked at things. He said, I will never give up. No matter how things happen, my purpose, on this planet Earth is to uplift humanity, whether you like it or not, whether you believe in him or not. He is not even looking at who believe in him. He is just doing what he thinks it is right. He doesn't care whether you think he is going left or going right, and that is a true visionary, someone who doesn't listen to noise, all the noise that happens around him. He is focused on delivering what is in his heart, his purpose and his mission created by God. When he came onto this planet Earth, he said, I want to do something to transform not only my life, but those around me. If you are not able to uplift yourself, how do you uplift others? He is building a dream. That is his dream, so that my own dream will be fulfilled. You know, he is building that platform where I can rise again, where I can say, all right, those who have lost their hope, there is a meaning for them to live. You know, voiceless can still have voice. People can say, wow, there is a reason for me to live. Sometimes we live our years, but we don't live the type of life we want to live. What if there is someone who can give you that platform for you to start dream again, where you will not think only about your own self, but you can rise above your own self and start taking care of your community? That is the reason why we are in here. That's the reason why Mr. Ashford embarked again with Victory with Ash, a platform that will educate you, that will inspire you, where you will work in community, you know, communication and work as team, you know, so that one day you will be equipped. And when we move into that big, bold, promising, beautiful shared dream, we will look back into Victory with Ash and say, wow, it was worth the time, you know, so that we will start to do and live the life we want to live, and then inspire and impact lives, you know, as long as we live on this planet Earth. Thank you, Andy. You can take it over from me.
Thanks, Collins. I think that there are a lot of comments coming in, and we appreciate all of them. Please be aware that the old is gone, the new is here. So whilst we're discussing what went on previously, it's not in the same vein. There are lots and lots of things going on at the moment, and the thing that we need to concentrate more than anything else is the fact that we are about to undertake some world-class training. Now, I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to mention it again because I think it is important. Ash has spent hundreds of thousands on specialists or experts in their field being able to spend time with them. Some of these guys charge 50 grand an hour. You know, some of the experts that I've come across to teach you a certain skill. So 50,000 an hour is horrendous money, but because they're in such demand, and because they've made such a fortune, they can command those figures. So when he says he's got world-class training, it's from guys that are at the top of their field, at the top of the tree. And some of this training is likely to be things like networking, business building. It's likely to be things like marketing and how to market in this current climate, how to take advantage of what's available to us. So we have got this for free under Victory with Ash. So the concentration is not the previous, it's the new. So please, guys, bear that in mind. Pete, I'm sure you've got a few things that you want to add.
Oh yeah, I would just want to add really what Collins just said and what you just said. You know, you've got to look at this. I'm going to look at this from a third party. What a gift Victory with Ash is to us individuals. You know, Ash is obviously providing a platform for us to learn about how to run business, how to be a better person, and like Andy has just said about having these people who are obviously very well known in their own field, and they're coming in and obviously going to be helping us and teaching us through Ash. Okay, so you know, this is a gift, and you need to be inspired by what Ash is offering with Victory with Ash. Okay, it's about making us a better person. It's about making us understand about business and how to understand how to run a business. Okay, there's obviously going to be other different avenues that's coming into this, but you know, this is a gift that you've been handed, and it's an invitation only gift. You know, you have to be invited to look at Victory with Ash, and you know, when you have the privilege to share this Victory with Ash with other people, you need to share it with people as it's a gift, not something that you can just give out willy-nilly. because this is, this what we're being offered by Ash Mufareh, what he's obviously created with his team is just going to blow our minds. So just look at it, be more positive of what's being handed to you. Be excited about it. I can't wait to get my hands done, get involved in it. And, I'm really looking forward to learning. And as Collins was saying, we're all individuals and we're all going to be working together in this to better ourselves. And the outcome is going to be absolutely phenomenal. And, you need to be part of it. So be positive, be patient. Everything's going the right way as it should be. And, it's, I just can't wait for it to happen. So back to you, Collins and Andy.
Thanks. The nice thing about it is that there's plenty of room for everybody, and ultimately it's speaking to the guys that that were in our previous setup, and ensuring that the link is shared. Very straightforward, very simple, but you have a limited period of time to utilize that. So please take advantage when you can. Otherwise, you'll have to use somebody else's link at a later date. But there is room for everybody. Hopefully, we might start seeing some changes very soon. So please, once you have verified yourself, just bear in mind that the KYC, the guys are taking on thousands and thousands on a daily basis, and this is not what they're used to. So this has been rectified, but please bear in mind. So you will see in your Victory with Ash platform, when you go in there, some are verified pending. It just simply means that you haven't finalised your KYC, but it will be there. Collins, what else would you like to add?
There's something again which I wanted to, I like to look at Ash and why he's doing what he's doing. Sometimes I really want, I always like to move a little bit, because sometimes we think about what will I gain? What is there for me? And I really want to change that mindset. I'm trying myself to remove that mindset, because he said reset, refocus, and what? 3 things. Andy, if you can say it. Reset,
refocus, and what?
Things.
Rise,
reset, and refocus. We have to rise first. Yeah. We reset and we refocus. Because if you cannot rise above yourself, there is no way you can reset. You can reset. And if you cannot reset, you cannot really focus. If you are still holding on the old, because I've heard too many people holding on the old. There are people reaching out to others. I know it not happened to me. They always want to bring the past. The past is the past. All of us in life, we all have our past. The past is the past, but the past shouldn't hold you not to move forward. If you write an exam, you failed. Will you tell me that you will not write any exam again because you have failed? It means you will be the loser, because the world will not wait for you. The sun will not stand still. I think only one place I heard in the Bible where the sun stands still, where God hold the sun because he want the children of Israel to push on. But never again it has happened. Nothing will stop if you choose to stop. The world will not wait for you. 24 hours will be 24 hours. Nothing will change. You have to make that decision yourself rather than sitting, complaining. And you know what? The beauty about this is Ash is not holding us back. It's not holding us to stick here. He said, you can go and have your life, your beautiful life. From the old business, he always encouraged people, if you want to move on, the door is open for you. He would kiss you and say goodbye, because nothing is stopping him. But I like to read, when I read about this particular place, touch me again, Andy, which I'll read it, about Ash life. He said, faith, family, and service. This is Ash speaking to us. He said today, Ash places generosity and service above personal gain. He places generosity. And this is typical of Mr. Ash Mufareh. For those who don't even know, they can stand from distance and they see him, and those who really come close to him, they know that this man. Generosity and service he places above personal gain, ensuring that helping the least fortunate is part of his family daily life. In his early age, I don't even want to go more about that, but he talk about driven, consensus, passionate, and all of that, which you can go and read it. But generosity is something that is in Mr. Ash Mufareh's heart. There are things that make somebody to be, if you are generous, you are always blessed. They said out of the abundance, you don't need to wait to get all the abundance. You can start this from your own early age, like Mr. Ash Mufareh. How many times do you see homeless people and you bless them out of nothing? How many times do you see people doing, this is winter, and you said, oh, I have something, I can give it out for them to wear? How many times do we do that? You can't wait until when things happen, fall in front of you. If you cannot give the little, no matter how you are blessed with mighty things, you will never do it. It will never happen. You start from little things, start to look around you and say, who can I help in this difficult time? The things that you think is in your closet, somebody need it out there. So this is Mr. Ash Mufareh. As we move into Victory with Ash, we have to rise above. We have to rise above ourselves. Some of the time when I pray, I said, God, allow me to rise above myself so I can see my own self better. I'm not saying that I should rise to see Andy, rise to see Peter Rogers. I want to rise above myself so I will be able to see my own self better. Because if I don't understand me, my purpose on this planet Earth, how can I understand Andy or Peter Rogers? This is what we need to do. You rise. By the time you rise, you start to reset now your mind. What is there that I can throw away? What is there that I can hold on to? What are the good things? You start to have that positive mindset and you start to eliminate negativity, all those noise. And then you focus on what will put things the right path. Because time is of essence in life. Decision making is of essence. You make the wrong decision, then you become the loser. There is nothing again for you to gain or lose when you come into Victory with Ash. At the end of the day, you are not paying anything. It is free. You come in, but what will happen? Mr. Ash Mufareh is footing the bills. The learning process you will gain. It will build you as make you a better person in business term. Knowledge is something that nobody can take it from you. Mr. Ash Mufareh pays and you learn. Do you think Mr. Ash Mufareh can come and can erase your brain after you've captured that knowledge? No way. He paid and you gain. You do KYC, you gain. We are not paying for KYC, but KYC is not cheap. It's not free. It's not free. He is footing the bill for you to come in for free. At the end of the day, if you say you don't want it, what have you lost? Somebody say you waste your time. If you can say you have wasted your time or you have wasted your time, what about the man who is putting the money? He put his time, his family life, and his money. I only complain. I'm not putting my money, I'm complaining. He is putting his money and I'm complaining. It doesn't make sense. So the door is open. It is great for you to come in. Have that mindset of learning new skills. Read it in Victory with Ash. There are things that you will gain. The benefit is enormous. And you don't want to throw this away for free. If you come in, you learn, you don't want it, Mr. Ash Mufareh will not hold you and say, give me my money back for taking the knowledge for free. The door is open for you. How generosity can push this man to do this. That's why he said generosity is something that is in him. When you talk about his family life, faith and family life, that is it. How generous? How do you want it to be? And this is where we are going. If you choose to come in, the door is open for you, but only if you are coming in with good faith. That's what it is. He wants you to come in, but you must have that good faith to come in. Not someone who will come and be mourning and crying like, baby, my time is going. You have your 24 hours to do your job. For instance, Ash is not giving me anything to sit here and talk because I've already come from my job. When Andy called me, I was working. I've made my 24 hours useful. So this 1 second talking here is not taking anything away from me. It's just helping me to encourage someone out there to look into something that will change his life in due time. So Andy, that's my word. I'll throw it there today.
Thanks, Collins. Pete, would you like to add to that? Have you got anything else you can add? I think we've had the proper sermon today, the whole kit and caboodle, haven't we?
I think I learn a lot from Collins, like everybody else does. You know, I mean, he's very positive-minded person. He helps a lot of people. He's helped me, and he's right. You know, and you know, this is a gift from Ash, and we have to be more positive about what we're getting involved in, and we have to set goals, and we have to rise above what we are now, or you know, as individuals. You know, and it's difficult as you get, you know, when you're my age, you know, when you're sort of 60, you know, to change your attitude and to change your look. It's difficult to do, but I'm willing to do it and I'm willing to try it, you know. So, and that's what everybody's got to be prepared to do. They've got to be prepared to try and change for the better. And you know, it's thanks Collins for that inspiration. You know, you've inspired me. Back to you, Andy.
Yeah, thanks. The excitement for me is great. You never stop learning. I think it was the owner of KFC had failed miserably in various different other businesses, but didn't become a multimillionaire until he was in his 60s, once he created KFC. So there's hope for us yet, Pete.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And yeah, we're very excited by what's going on. This is I'm looking forward to being able to learn and take from this. So yeah, I think it's going to be good for all of us. Thank you for joining us this evening. Nice brief one today. We will resume again on Sunday when we have Heroes. Please don't miss that. That'll be US time is 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. UK time. So yeah, please join us for that. Thanks ever so much, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.